This video is sponsored by Mars Hydro. Yo, what's good everybody? I am Bassdropkeys, your friendly neighborhood Negro, and I want to welcome you guys back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to do episode 5 of season 7 of the Mars Grow. Today I'm going to be covering the first 4 weeks of flower. But before we do so, I do want to thank Mars Hydro for sponsoring today's video and this entire grow series. Use the code Bassdropkeys to get an additional discount on any order at marshydro.com. I do want to thank Autopot for sponsoring this grow as well. The system that I'm using for this grow is the 2XL system. I will put the link in the description. If you want to get that system or any other system from Autopot, use the code Bassdropkeys. That will give you a 10% discount on any order at autopotusa.com. All right, guys, so it's day 7 of flower. And as you guys know, the first 2 or 3 weeks of flower is when the cannabis plant goes through its stretch phase. You can expect sometimes for your plant to double or triple in height during this particular time. Also, I do want to let you guys know that I decided that I'm not going to use a trellis at all for this particular grow. Whenever the buds are too heavy for the stems, I'm going to be using bamboo sticks to hold it up. So this will be a great way for us to compare what we would get from doing the trellis work that we normally do and what we get from just letting the plant do what it normally does, and we'll hold it up with some bamboo stakes. It is now day 14 of flower, and I do have the light at 75% now. This is going to be the highest level that I'm going to have the light the entire grow. If you look at the footage, you notice that the plants have stretched even more now, and now you can see the buds starting to form on top of the plants, which is always great. There is starting to be just a little smell now that I can smell, so I am going to go ahead and turn on the inline fan. Right now I have the inline fan on level 4. I'll let you know if I go higher at any point during the grow, but right now it's on level 4. Bassdropkeys, your feeling neighborhood Negro. I'm throwing my flag, I'm blowing my whistle, these boys traveling out here. You picked up your pivot, boy.
Smoking my weed and you know I'm prolific. Run with that heat like the Summer Olympics. I dab with that glass and you dabbing acrylic. These rappers just gimmicks, they ain't got no lyrics. I'm dropping the ticket, November and Christmas. Don't worry, you telling it sounded suspicious. Pull out my stick, my intentions malicious. She sucking my dick, and to me it's delicious. Nigga, we grind, we get paid by the minute. Bass drop our armor, we won't leave a witness. Fuck with me, nigga, you die with a quittance. Flipping the work like a motherfucking gymnast. Run out with pace, you be begging forgiveness. Hit you with AK, that Draco is vicious. Hit you with choppers and now you're religious. Nigga, you travel, you picked up your pivot. I run with that rock like a Marshawn Lynch. Good with that sticker, we get in a pinch. Dirty boxing if we get in the clinch. You snitching, we leaving your body in ditch. Blowing my whistle, you picked up your pivot. Bass drop the army, we coming to get it. Disrespect us and we paying the visit. Spitting them shells, they going ballistic. I'm feeling that pussy, it's wet like a river. I put my dick in her and made her look quiver. My dick is so big that it fucked up a liver. The sex was so good that she called an assistant. But back to the story, I'm killing these rappers. My running the church, a killer than pastor. Too much religion is one of the factors. Rappers and pastors, both of them actors. Smoking my weed and you know I'm prolific. Run with that heat like the Summer Olympics. I dab with that glass and you dabbing acrylic. These rappers just gimmicks, they ain't got no lyrics. I'm dropping the ticket, November and Christmas. Don't worry, you telling it sounded suspicious. Pull out my stick, my intentions malicious. She sucking my dick, and to me it's delicious. Nigga, we grind, we get paid by the minute. Bass drop our armor, we won't leave a witness. Fuck with me, nigga, you die with a quittance. Flipping the work like a motherfucking gymnast. Run out with pace, you be begging forgiveness. Hit you with AK, that Draco is vicious. Hit you with choppers and now you're religious. Nigga, you travel, you picked up your pivot. Bass drop ahead and we win in the race. You a whole nigga, boy, stay in your place. You a lame nigga, we got our own lane. You are not different, boy, you are the same. Having my daughter has made me so thankful. Fucking with that girl will get your ass strangled. Shanghai with handles, I'm breaking your ankles. My soldiers are vandals that leave your ass mangled. My flow spectacular, I am no amateur. Any beat that I get on, I'm a massacre. Rappers are challenger, check my vernacular. Jump in your passenger, nigga, I'm jacking. But back to the story, I'm killing these rappers. My running the church, a killer than pastor. Too much religion is one of the factors. Rappers and pastors, both of them actors. Smoking my weed and you know I'm prolific. Run with that heat like the Summer Olympics. I dab with that glass and you dabbing acrylic. These rappers just gimmicks, they ain't got no lyrics. I'm dropping the ticket, November and Christmas. Don't worry, you telling it sounded suspicious. Pull out my stick, my intentions malicious. She sucking my dick, and to me it's delicious. Nigga, we grind, we get paid by the minute. Bass drop our armor, we won't leave a witness. Fuck with me, nigga, you die with a quittance. Flipping the work like a motherfucking gymnast. Run out with pace, you be begging forgiveness. Hit you with AK, that Draco is vicious. Hit you with choppers and now you're religious. Nigga, you travel, you picked up your pivot.
All right, guys, so now it's day 28 of flower. And as you guys already know, every 4 weeks, I amend my soil. So this is gonna be the last time that I'm gonna amend the soil for the entire grow. I'm using the same nutrients and the same amount that I did whenever I flipped them into flower. It's the same exact thing. 1 cup of worm castings, 1 cup of down to earth 484 vegetable garden, 1 cup of 444 flour and rose mix from down to earth, and 1 cup of bone meal. After I add them in, I'm going to work it in the top soil, which is top dressing, and then I'm going to take my watering can and I'm going to water from the top. Remember, whenever we do our amendments, we need to water from the top the next 3 or 4 days. The nutrients are not readily available like they are with synthetic nutrients. They have to break down. So in order to help them break down, that's why we're going to water from the top. So now, as we're looking at the plants, they are finished stretching. This is as tall as they're going to be. What I've done is I've come in here and I've done my defoliation. I'm still going to be doing more. The one on the left-hand side still needs a little bit more. The one on the right-hand side doesn't look that bad, but I'm still going to be doing more defoliation with both of them. You can see here that there's a lot of trichomes on the buds and the sugar leaves. You can see the pistils are white. They're coming together to form the buds. Everything's looking great. If you guys don't remember, this is Dirty Blonde from 2020 Mendocino. They've done a very good job making this stable. The smells that's coming out of the tent now is even more intense. It has a great sweetness to it. I always like those strains that has a sweet kind of smell, so I'm looking forward to see what this tastes like. One thing that I also am going to do is I'm going to be adding some more oscillating fans inside of this tent. I'm really paranoid now whenever it comes down to flowering because of bud rot and powdery mildew issues that I've had in the past. So when we get to this part of the grow, when the buds start forming, I'm really going to make sure that I'm on top of my game as far as keeping the plants defoliated and the leaves off of the plants, making sure that they have the proper airflow, make sure that the environment is such that powdery mildew won't show up, because once that shows up, it really is hard battling it. So everything in this grow has been great so far. I want to keep it going. Right now, the plants are loving everything. It's been great. But all right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I will update this grow series in about 4 weeks. Follow me on Instagram at The Rookie Mycologist. I really appreciate you guys. Like the video if you did, in fact, like the video. Leave a comment. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys the next time. Peace, guys. I'm out.